So let's talk about what's happened in Uromi, Edo. Now it is no longer a news to us what the things that Fulani people have been doing all over Nigeria. It is no longer a news. Everyone is very aware, is quite aware what they has been doing all over Nigeria, all the regions of Nigeria. This is what they have been wreaking havoc, doing all kinds of atrocity and all kinds of evil. It is no longer a news, and that was what was happening in Uromi before the incident happened. Before these people they took it upon themselves to become the security agencies for this, because the security agencies they are not actually doing anything. They are not looking for these full and needs. They are not giving the people of Uromi hope that look, we are going to get these Fulanis and these atrocities is going to stop. Nothing is being done. Nothing is no hope. Nothing, and there's no sign. So they decided to secure themselves and started looking for the people that has been perpetrating these atrocities in their community, which led them to apprehend some northerners that were, should I say, I would say they were smuggling arms to a region that that was not made known, because I believe this they were angry that they mobbed them and then killed them. And what gets to me most is how most Fulanis we are seeing Fulanis on social media demanding for justice, demanding that the those state government and the federal government should look for those people that did this thing, and I don't know what they want them what they want them to do to them. I don't really know what they want them to do to them. This is what goes to me most because we know these people, their brothers has been doing all kinds of atrocity all over Nigeria, and they are demanding for justice. I will show you a video of one of them, so you will hear from him and get to understand where these people are coming from. Get to I don't know how to put it, but watch this video first.
I am highly disappointed in how some Nigerians are trying hard to justify the jungle justice that happened in Edo State, either by bringing what happened to Deborah up or by trying to justify their actions with the terrorism happening in the region. First of all, terrorism is happening in every corner in Nigeria, not only Edo State. These guys on Alive getting to 20 human beings, 20 souls, and you guys are saying I don't blame them. It's because the region is suffering from terrorism. Which region in Nigeria is not suffering from terrorism? There are terrorists in every corner of Nigeria. You profiled innocent people, innocent hunters as terrorists. And on top of that, these guys have license and permits for whatever equipment they are carrying. You ignored all of that. You asked them to come out of their cars, or rather you bring them out, you beat them, and you unalive them. No sane person, I repeat, no sane person will support jungle justice in 2025. As I said, I've never supported jungle justice, and I will not support jungle justice in the future. And two wrongs don't make a right. So according to your school of thought, just because your region is suffering from terrorism, it is justifiable to come on the road, stop moving cars, and ask the people to come out and then unalive them. And one thing you all need to go and educate yourselves about is that not every Fulani person is a headsman. My father, who is a Fulani man, for example, has never owned a cow. So just stop with the justification and stop profiling people just because they are from the North, Hausa, or Fulani. And my last message for today would be, we will not take this lightly and we will make sure justice is served. Thank you.
Now you see the guy, this Fulani guy now, he's choosing his words. He is choosing his words. He's taking, I believe he see himself to be very smart, and then most of us are not smart as he is. He's being choosy with his words. Now, if you listen carefully, he said there is terrorism all over Nigeria, every region in Nigeria, there is terrorism. Now, we are quite aware that the only region there is major terrorism, there is major terrorism is in the northern part of Nigeria. There is no other place. We have Boko Haram and ISWAP there. We don't have any other terror group in any other region in Nigeria, but he's using terrorism because he knows that the people that has been committing all kinds of atrocity in Nigeria are his brothers. He knows they are Fulanis. He didn't say Fulanis are committing atrocities all over the region in Nigeria. He is using terrorism because he does not want to call out his brothers. He knows that they are Fulanis. We all know, say these people are Fulani people, and then they do all these things. He knows that they are Fulanis. Oh, that is why he's choosing with his words. He's saying terrorism. There is no terrorism in every other part of Nigeria. No terrorism in any other region in Nigeria apart from the northern region. So why is he saying there is terrorism everywhere? The terrorism that is occurring in other parts of Nigeria is being perpetrated and carried out by Fulani headsmen. Why did he not say the people that are committing the terrorism? Because he is a Fulanese and he does not want to condemn what his Fulani brothers are doing. What even gets to me most is this: they know that from what this guy is saying, there is terrorism everywhere. So they know that their Fulani brothers are raping people's wife, raping people's daughter, according to the news that has been spreading. After they have been raped, that their stick they used to hurt their cattle, they will use the stick to insert into their vagina. They will kill them. They will kidnap and commit all kinds of atrocity. They know all these things, and they did not come out to apologize to Nigerians before they start demanding for justice. Because if you know that your brother is committing an atrocity, and one way or the other, it started affecting your community, your people of tribe, you are supposed to apologize to Nigeria. Look, I know that my brothers are doing this. All of us are not this way. All of us are not that way. I believe in every tribe there are the good, there are the bad. Apologize to those community first before you demand for justice. When you apologize and say we are sorry for all the things that, but we are supposed to be civilized. Take these people to the police, take them to security agencies, and things like that. None of them is saying any of these things. The only thing that they come out to do is to tell Nigerians that they are demanding for justice and there will be unrest and whatnot. I haven't heard one saying that he's giving Nigerian president, Nigerian government 48 hours, and the 48 hours has gone down to 24 hours, which is a day has gone. Then there is another 24 hours and something is going to happen. They are giving the Nigerian government an ultimatum to give them justice. But they have failed to apologize to the people that their brothers has been committing atrocities against. They have failed to apologize to people of Southern Kaduna. They have failed to apologize to people of Jos. They have failed to apologize to people of Benue, people of Enugu, and people of Edo. Even as a matter of fact, I know someone in my street, an Enugu woman. She's now left with one arm. Why? Because Fulani people attacked her in her farm. I won't forget, I believe she said one of her relatives or her husband was killed. Now she is left with one arm because of Fulani herdsmen. You see, he's trying to play smart. They know what they if this guy could stand this way, it means he is supporting what they are doing. There's nothing else you can tell me. He's solidly behind all the atrocities they have been committing all over Nigeria. Because you can't tell me that they know what these people are doing. And instead of them to come out and apologize to Nigerians, they are demanding for it is what they have done that have led to this. Now, what do you want those people to do? What do you want? There is a guy I saw lamenting about how he has been under this attack for over 15 years. The guy even went ahead to say he knows one of his friend's mother was kidnapped. He even said some of the kings in Edo State they have been kidnapped by Fulani herdsmen. They don't wear masks, you know it is them. They don't wear masks, so you will know it is them. They destroy people's farm. And this Fulani guy is coming out to tell us that they are demanding for justice, and they are not actually apologizing or condemning what his brothers are doing. Why is he not condemning it? So he does not like for jungle justice to happen to anybody. But it's okay when his Fulani brothers, goes into people's farm, destroy their crops, and then when those people come to farm, they kill and rape them. So he's okay with that. But when the same thing is done to their brothers, they come out to start demanding for justice. And let me even ask, if another tribes go into a 100% Fulani community, and they started doing the atrocities that Fulani people are doing in other communities all over Nigeria. Do you think, from judging from how violent Fulanis are, do you think they will take it lightly with any tribe that is doing the same thing they are doing to them? Judging from how far violent they are, this guy where they talk this rubbish. Do you think he is going to be talking this way he is talking? If his community were being attacked by other tribes, people have been crying. People have lost their properties, houses, everything burnt down. from the attack of Fulani herdsmen. And instead of them to come out to sympathize with the people that these things are happening to, before they even demand for justice, they just come out and start even threatening Nigerians, threatening other tribes. It is high time we started defending ourselves against these Fulani people. Because if you look very well, you see that the government is not even doing anything to secure the lives and properties of Nigerians from Fulani herdsmen. We know that 90% of Boko Harams and ISWAP, they are Fulanis. And when they are being caught, they be reintegrated into the society. And we know what's his name again? This guy that is on death row, Jonathan, that defended himself against a Fulani man that came into his farm to unalive him, to kill him. He defended himself and succeeded in killing the Fulani. But what happened to him? He was sentenced to death. He's on death row. So it appears that the Nigerian government, yes, it appears to be. So Nigerian government is actually shielding these Fulani herdsmen from all their atrocities and all their crimes. So what do you expect people of all these communities they have been terrorized? What do you expect them to do? What do you expect people of Uromi to do? He is saying that they have like they don't have any license with those guns. They don't have any license. He's saying they have license, they have license for those guns. They don't have any license. All the Fulani herdsmen that is in the bushes with their weapons, they don't have any license. So what do you expect them to do? As long as they have seen these people with these arms and these Fulani people has been terrorizing their community, they believe that these are the people that have been perpetrating all these atrocities in their community. Nobody will tell them otherwise. Nobody will tell, as long as they are not honest, these are the people that you have been looking for. So you can't tell them otherwise. What do you want them to do? And they say they are hunters. What kind of animal are they hunting? That they left all the way from north down to other region. Which animal, which kind of animal will they find? Which animal were they hunting? When we were very young, we see Fulani herders everywhere in the farms, everywhere. We don't hear these stories. When we were kids, we didn't hear all this story about Fulani herdsmen destroying people's farms and all that. We don't hear this. We don't know what brought about this. We didn't hear all these stories. So if you are a Fulani person and you are not condemning what your brothers is doing and you are demanding for justice, you are not going to get any justice. Yes, I'm saying it. You are not going to get any justice because these people they have cost Nigeria. They have destroyed so many families. They have caused pains and anguish to so many Nigerian families. Destroy people's properties, not just farms, even houses. So if you are a Fulani person and you are demanding for justice, I'm sorry to say this, you are not going to get until you start condemning what your brothers are doing. Until you are start sympathizing and apologizing to the communities they are destroying their farms, burning their houses, raping their wives and their daughters, killing their men. Until you start apologizing to that and start sympathizing and condemning your brothers, you will not get any justice.